This is the underside of the captain's chair that fits the Roadtrek Popular or the Versatile or whatever. But this was an existing hole, and this was an existing hole. They are 11 sixteenths center to center. But in order for me to move this back an inch and a half, I drilled two more holes here. That means it's going to be out of range for this bracket here. So that's the purpose of some flat bar that I had laying around. There's only about an eighth of an inch thick. This is a little bit more than an eighth of an inch. It's not 3/16, but it's a little bit more than that. I doubled up because you're going to see this is going to be off center from this. I'm going to also have to modify this. I'm going to have to cut this out a little bit deeper because this goes over the wiring harness that goes from the fuse box that's underneath the seat and across the aisle. So this is going to have to be a little bit longer, so I've got to cut this out in order to put the seat back into place. You'll see the results, hopefully, when I get done with this, if I can compile this. This is continuing on with the removal of the driver's seat so that I can modify the cabinet, three-drawer cabinet, and a pull-out shelf to act as a table in this one, since the Popular didn't have the front mount for a pedestal table in here. They had a pull-out tray. But anyway, that seat never goes back far enough for a long-legged person. Your knees can hit the underside of the dashboard. Well, not the dashboard, but the instrument cowel and so on. So it makes it a little awkward. So I'm moving it back an inch and a half. To do that, there are 4 3/4 inch nuts that you have to remove. Both sides, there's 2 per side of the tray that holds, or the bracket that holds the seat in place. Take that out, and in order to compensate, because the entire bracket is going to move backwards, it will be out of range for the for securing the 4 nuts. So what I'm doing is I had some 1 1/4 inch wide flat bar, if you see that, and those holes center to center for those 2 studs, 4 studs, that is 11 and 11/16. But I used a 5/8 hole saw bit, set those up. So those are only 1/8 of an inch thick, and I want to have enough support. You'll see this when I get done for the purpose of those bars.